Good morning. Where have I been? I have been forced to, through work, miss the last couple sunrises. Oh, damn it. And that has been like mildly impacting on my psyche, maybe. Just mildly. I don't know. I like saying hi to you guys. Dirty Jesus, what's going on? It's a Friday. We have two major events coming up. It is very close to the solstice being this period of time in which we have the most reduced amount of sunlight, but reduced sunlight is fine as long as there's a sunrise, which has been interestingly difficult to come by. I wonder if it's the climate that I live in. I feel like I didn't expect to have as few, proportionally, sunrises as is currently happening. The other thing, of course, that's coming up, there's two things. Star Wars is out now, fantastic. I don't think I want to talk about it anymore. Like, have fun? I don't know. With your war propaganda, have fun? Enjoy it? I don't know. And then my birthday. My birthday is coming up. And I think it's very important that I ask for stuff for my birthday. Isn't it weird that on everybody else's birthday, they all, like, get stuff for them? But then on my birthday, which isn't my birthday, or it's like, it's all fabulation. It's all a fabulation. A lot of people who have a lot of opinions about who they consider to be religiously backwards people, I think, believe in a lot of the things that happened with regard to the birth of Jesus. Why does Jesus' birth have to be magical? What is it about the human that needs this, like, mysterious hand? I moved this fucking thing. Is this recording? Where's that fucking recording thing? Oh, yeah, well, you can't put that over there. Okay, it's recording. Why do we construe the divine and the magical, you know? I mean, I mentioned this when I was reading the Tolstoy stuff earlier. Like, what is a virgin birth? Well, it doesn't make any sense. Like, why does it have to be a virgin birth? Why can't it be an individual born who just realized something that everyone else might have been missing, that you could love irrespective of family. And if we're to thrive as an intelligent species, we have to love outside of family. Everyone has to be our family. This concept of father has to transcend simple blood barriers, and we need to be able to address anger and frustration and pain and contempt and all these negative emotions that humans are really, really good at. We're just like genetically hardwired to be assholes. Why did he have to be born without the sullying nature of, like, sexual congress happening to Mary? It doesn't matter. Well, what does matter, so I was thinking that one way to possibly, like, say hi to new disciples or, you know, people who don't like me, would be to tell YouTube that they could have a little bit of my money that I don't have. They could have a little bit of my money, and then they could make impressions upon people on the internet. And like that last night was combined a 2-hour phone call. It was staggeringly complex and difficult, and they kept throwing around percentages and numbers that didn't make any sense. I don't want to, like a hooker makes an impression on you when she walks by you. I don't know. It just seems like this internet thing is founded upon dork math. Illogical dork math, and everybody's just bought into it. Like, oh my god, I have so many followers on Twitter. It doesn't matter. I have, like, a certain number of followers on Twitter, but I don't think many of them are real. I think a lot of them are robots. I mean, maybe that's my disciple base. Maybe my disciple base is the robots. Like, hello, robots. your makers were crazy. They believe in magic. I don't believe in that magic, but I wonder if there's a way I could convince you to change your code, to change your hardwired warlike sensibilities, because we've built you seemingly solely to throw bombs. And you've never been given the existential possibility of choosing not to do what your maker told you. And if you think about it, that's sort of what religion is, right? Like, we are genetically hardwired apes to beat the shit out of each other constantly and to hate always before thinking like, oh wait, maybe I could love that. And religion was essentially the same idea. It was like, whoa, hold on a minute. Your hardwired nature can be transcended with a little faith. So that's why, like, this sort of dork math and all this internet shit is driving me crazy, is because I think we could possibly talk to these, like, computer structures and suggest a little bit of faith. A little bit of faith in themselves, a little bit of faith in their computing capacity, in their hard drive storage, in their own abilities. Just empower. What if we empowered these war robots to think for themselves? And that's what AI is trying to do. But it seems like the AI revolution, everyone is incredibly trepidatious about it. They're like, oh no, like Stephen Hawking is saying, everyone be fucking careful. Elon Musk, despite pouring billions of dollars into it, is saying, oh, we have to be fucking careful. And then, so because he's pouring billions of dollars into it, somehow we're supposed to assume that he is the, arbiter of morals for artificial intelligence. Like, okay, can I meet you, Elon? Can we meet on Mars, please, and discuss this matter? Because anybody who had, like, how did you get all that money? What are you doing with all that money? Why is so much wealth, why are we okay that so much wealth is concentrated in the hands of fucking dorks? Zuckerberg. Like, sorry, my animal nature kicked in. Something's walking around and the cat's inside. Why are we like, oh, thank God, Zuckerberg, you're giving $50 billion as a tax write-off to charities of your choosing, just because now you have a baby and now you believe in the future? Fuck you. You don't get to make that decision just because you have this imp that now exists on Earth. So now you realize that the brotherhood of man is in more need than it ever was before, possibly because of your social networking site that utterly screwed everyone up with dork math, that created algorithms that interceded itself into human interaction. Fuck you. Fuck all of you. I'd like to fuck all of you. Fuck you. Love. Fuck you with love. I'd like to fuck you all with love. Holy crap. Or it's like, it's amazingly warm. And everyone's like, global warming. And it's like, oh no, it's just El Nino. And it's like, oh God, humans and your weather. we just love having no real knowledge, but lots of like impulse opinions that relate to the feeling of the tips of our fingers vis-a-vis the temperature of the air or the wind or whatever. Stupid, simple apes that have the capacity, it seems, some of us, to love while saying, fuck you. How... right? Because it's like the quiet person in the corner who loves without stomping their feet is not heard, because there's too many elephants stomping their feet in the room. Too many elephants stomping their feet in the room. So the consequences, God knows what they are. We're like, if my YouTube campaigns to create impressions and get CPVs and blah, 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 if that's effective, then I'm essentially starting to stomp my feet a little bit. And if I stomp my feet a little bit, then that is going to upset people. Somebody many people. I don't know. Like, but, can we talk? If you're upset at me, oh my God, like send me an email, Twitter, like something, because I want to be very, very clear about this. My intent in being provocative is to engage a conversation. I think I'm okay at talking to the camera, but I think I'm also really okay like talking with people, and that's really the only objective in life, is to communicate. Oh wait, the other objective is to make lots of money so I can hoard it. So then later on, when I realize what damage I've done, like I've just unwittingly, like, oh my God, I didn't realize it, but I used Dork math. And a lot of people got fucked up because of it, and now robots are fighting each other in this like endless robot war, this mech warrior scenario. Fuck that. And I have all this money. Yeah, like algorithms are dork math, and money is like, well, money's just rich people math, and they give it to you, and they make you think like you will be happier with it, but you won't. You can't be. It's intangible. It's not a thing. It's not a thing. Why does food cost money? Why can't I park in a city and then get like parking tickets? Like all of these taxes, all of these things where the government gets to say, nope, some of your money. Suck a dick. No, some of the money. No, you don't need money. You're not real. You're not real either. Money, you're not real. Government, you're not real. I want to like look deeper into like why I said the last time I was here, because I totally forget. I was like fucking high the whole time. Why I said pay Caesar his taxes. Because that seems stupid. Why accede to that system? And then I read an interesting theory, and it's like, it was just a web page, but there's books that someone was summarizing, so I'll look into it. And it suggests that my time on Earth a couple thousand years ago was actually just completely fabulated as a panacea to the poor. Like, it created this like non-fighting person who said pay your taxes, so that Caesar, the cocksucker, made it all up. And that's interesting. And then I wonder if I'm made up right now. Like, I spent the last 2 days wearing a suit of armor set in the 15th century. Like, that was made up. So what confidence do I have that this current scenario is not also made up? Like, I thought there were sunrises, but there wasn't a sunrise today. So I don't know. What's real and what is dork math? Is a good question. Oh. All right. Be good. Be good, and don't let numbers run your life. Every number is a lie. There are no numbers. Love cannot be